Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Rusty. I just wanted to hop on and do a quick Facebook. My computer's being a little wonky, so I'm gonna try and beat it to the punch. Anyway, I had the honor today. This thing just cracks me up every single time I see it. I had the honor today of talking to a group of realtors and about this awesome tool that I've been using in my real estate business, and a lot of my friends have been using in their own businesses, lots of different industries. And it's just so awesome. It's great for a bunch of different reasons. First of all, if you're in California, we just had a lot of the stay-at-home orders put back in place. So it's an awesome way to be in touch with clients and friends and family, and particularly now during the shutdown. But then also in general, I have kind of I don't want to say even a debate, but I have some friends in my life who are super focused on, the big picture in not the most positive way. And I work very hard. I believe that oftentimes, bad stuff happens in a big way and good stuff happens in a little way, right? Like good stuff happens human to human, person to person. And it's sometimes as small as like holding the door for somebody, paying for somebody's Starbucks behind you, and then I posted something a couple days ago about just ways that people are, just being human and helping other humans. And I, I like to focus on that because, as my friend George says, the world is everything. So when you tell me about the world, you're really telling me about yourself, right? Because there is really terrible stuff that's happening, and there's really spectacular stuff that's happening, and it's unprecedented times for sure. And I just like to live in a world where we all take care of each other, and I'm lucky enough to be involved. My real estate business has always been that way. I have the best clients on the planet. I really believe that, and I've been very lucky. Hold on, knock on wood. Very lucky to have relatively drama-free deals, and deals where everybody walks away happy and everybody walks away feeling like winners. It's not that it doesn't get tense at times because it's an emotional transaction. It's actually buying a house is one of the five most stressful things that you'll go through in your life, and it's the only happy one because the other four are death of a death of a child, death of a parent, divorce, and change of job. Change of job might be positive, but especially now because everybody's sort of reevaluating their life. But so I'm lucky in my real estate business that I've had a very positive career for 20 plus years, and clients who I'm lucky enough, many of them, to call friends. I called them friends before. I was able to help my friends during the transaction, and we maintained our friendship afterwards, and that's awesome. And then I've been using this little tool in my real estate business that I feel like I'm so excited about it, and that's why I get on these Zooms and I talk about it because it's just awesome. And it started with the whole story is, and this is a little bit pulling my own covers, I lost $10 million in business because I couldn't get it together to have any kind of consistent follow-up system in place. And these people who I adore, they're some of my favorite clients. They ended up, about a year after we sold them a house, they bought another house. They sold their house for like $4 million, and they bought another house in the same neighborhood for $6 million. And I probably could have helped him. And so it's like the 1-2 punch, right? Like financially, that's a big, for me, that's a big hit. Um, and also I really like these people, and we're kind of not in each other's lives anymore, and so that's a bummer, and it's totally on me because I didn't have this follow-up system. And so that was initially what led me to seek a something out that I could just put in place, and then it would just run, right? And not just like some crappy email like blah blah. I woke up with 637 emails this morning between when I went to sleep last night at 11 o'clock and when I woke up this morning at 7 o'clock. And it's just crap. It's just junk and just this barrage of whatever. And so I was looking for something more meaningful, and I started using the system. It's awesome. I put it in place. I started using it a little more heavily around Christmas time, and was able to do my holiday cards. I sent about 500 cards out and I was able to do them in about 10 minutes, which was awesome. And the cool thing is, it wasn't just a generic, nameless, faceless, whatever card. I was able to personalize it and customize it. So my friends, my family, my colleagues, my vendors, my clients, people who I care about, like they were able to get a customized card, which is awesome. But I didn't have to hire an assistant to do it. I didn't have to have my assistant do it for 2 days, hand writing cards and blah, 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 doing all that stuff, which is awesome. And then I got super excited because at the beginning of the year, my birthday is in February. And so I kind of all my life have been trained that my birthday is a time when people can like get excited because it's just January is always like, post holidays. I'm from the East Coast. It's always like a little slushy, a little like, whatever. And then it's like, ooh, my birthday, right? And so I kind of am in the habit of sending cards after the holidays, just as like a, hey, what's going on? Like checking in. And so I sent one of these cards. It was 50 cents. And my client called and we were able to do a couple transactions. And again, awesome transactions, awesome client. One of my favorite, like legitimately one of my favorite people on the planet. We've known each other a really long time. He was my roommate in college, and we were able to find him an awesome new place with a great deal and a great transaction, and sell his old place to an awesome buyer with an awesome agent who I just love. It's so funny. Like I start to talk about it, and I just get like super excited, right? So, again, that all was sparked by a 50-cent greeting card that was just like, hey, just thinking about you. Hey, just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate you. Hey, I just want to let you know that I think you're awesome. And, there's so many benefits to that. Like, yes, there's the business benefit, which is great. But then there's also the benefit of like, I feel good, right? I do this, I take this action and I send this positivity out in the world and like people get it and they often respond and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And, and that's great. But like I take the action, I feel better. So that's like super good. And it's like $1. I mean, the card itself is 50 cents and then the postage I think is, what is it, 55 cents now or something. So it's like $1.05, which is great. And I got some business out of it, which is as an entrepreneur and a business owner most of my life, that's always a plus, always something I'm looking to do. So that's super cool. And since then, I have been helping other realtors and business owners. A friend of mine owns a consulting company. He is using the service. He has a friend who owns an ad agency. He's using the service. I have another friend who owns a PR company. He's using the service. Who else? I have a friend who owns a bakery. He's using the service. And then a bunch of realtors, a bunch of coaches, and it's awesome. It's so cool. It's super easy. And so I just wanted to do the Facebook Live because if you are anybody who has a customer, a client, a donor, a patient, anybody who you're trying to be in touch with, particularly in California, but really anywhere in the country, but do you own Airbnbs? Do you have former clients who you'd like to be in touch with? Do you like it's sort of it's such a big opportunity because there are so many people that it would apply. Are you a hairstylist? Are you I'm trying to think of, are you a beautician? It's like a stewardess, right? Anybody with Vince, what's going on? I can't see the message, but as soon as I'm done, I will reply to it. So yeah, anybody with a customer, a client, a donor that you're trying to be in touch with, this system is awesome. And the best part is you can be up and running in about 10 minutes. The company is all about ease of use, speed, getting people up and running so that you can go and do whatever it is you're best at doing, your primary thing, right? Most of us are not marketing people. It's that thing about being an entrepreneur that like your job is actually not your job, your primary whatever, your job is to get more clients. That's your primary job. And so then whatever the vehicle is the secondary thing. So if you love baking, go get a job as a baker. Don't open a bakery unless you recognize that your job is to get people to come to your bakery first. Because if nobody's there, it doesn't matter, right? And so this tool will help you get people through the door of whatever your bakery, your version of a bakery is, and I just love it. I think it's awesome. So I just wanted to do this quick video. If you are someone who has struggled with follow-up, if you are someone who has not struggled with follow-up but are looking for another channel to be in touch with people, because social media is great and email is okay. I don't think it's super powerful, but it's something that we all feel like we have to do. I don't think it's powerful because the open rate is like less than 1%, and I literally every morning I sit and I just select all, delete. I don't even read most of it, so whatever. Phone calls are great, knocking on people's door, that's great too, but I think that putting a package in the mail to someone, showing that you are thinking about them and that you are there for them and that you are willing to be of love and service for them and to them, I think that that is super, super, super powerful, and it is a way to set yourself apart. That has been my experience, and many people I know, like, and trust, that has been their experience as well. So if this is something that you have questions about or have struggled with, or are just curious about what I'm yammering on about, because I've been doing these videos now for a couple weeks and I just am super excited about it. Like, I started this thing saying that I did a seminar early, a mastermind with a bunch of realtors, and they were laughing at me because I get so excited about it because it's such a cool system. And what we get to send is so awesome, and yeah, it just is the best. And you never know. Like, this is the other piece of it, right? You never know how one little action is going to change somebody's day. So I'm gonna wrap up with this. A couple weeks ago, I was dealing with a little bit of heartbreak, and I went to my post office box. I go to my post office box maybe once a week, once every, I don't know, X number of days. And my good friend Helen, we had these new products that had just come out. And so, unbeknownst to me, our hostess with the mostest, our super fantastic and sparkling Helen, sent to me one of these new products. And there was this really beautiful message on the front, and it hit. It's like a small example, but it hit at just the right moment, on a day when I was feeling kind of crappy. And it was just a little reminder that don't believe the story in your head. I sometimes will buy into all the chatter up here, and she really helped me that day. And I don't even know if she knows. I mean, she knows it now because I told her, and I'll remind her again when I see her tomorrow. But that's the other piece of it, right? Like, you never know how you're going to impact somebody's life, and so, as I said, that's the world that I like to live in, is one of how can I be of service to you? What can I do to help? How can I help you be in touch with your customers, your clients, your donors, your friends, your family? Reach out. Just reach out just to say hi. It'd be really good to reconnect to, a lot of people. So that's it from me. I hope that you guys are all staying safe and healthy and as happy as we all can be given the current state of the world. But go do something nice for somebody today, and it'll probably change your mood a little bit. So that's it. I hope you guys are all doing well, and seriously, say hi. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.